Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I will be showing you how I got this makeup look here. I am working remotely, so just working from home today, and I figured it would be a good day to film my makeup and just kind of get ready for no reason whatsoever. So if you are interested to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna start by prepping my face and then do my eyes and come back to my face. So I'm going to take my Rejuvenate Oil Intensive, and this just has a little pump on the top, and I'm going to take one pump of it, and then just put about 3 drops on my face. I'm just going to rub that in. So over the weekend, Luis and I were doing a lot of gardening, and I ended up getting so sunburned. You can see, I mean, my face is naturally a little red in itself, but my nose and my forehead, my back is so sunburned. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. So make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. I'm gonna put on some Aquaphor lip chap. Okay, so I'm going to start with my eyes. I'm going to take my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is just a staple in any makeup look that I do. I used to really have oily skin and oily eyelids, but I've noticed that truly if I don't prep my eye makeup in some way, then it'll crease really badly at the end of the day, regardless of whether or not I'm still kind of oily. This just makes a huge difference in how well my eyeshadow stays on throughout the day, and definitely helps it to not crease. So some people think that that's not necessary, but so for eyebrows, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate. I'm just going to start pulling those in a little bit. I always like to start from the bottom because the top of my eyebrows tend to be, in general, where you have a little more sparsity with hairs. So I like to just start from the bottom and then just kind of work the product up into the rest of my eyebrow. And then I always like to fill it in the front a little bit more, just because it just helps my eyebrows to look a little bit more full and even. And then for the past couple days to clean up my eyebrows, I've been using the foundation and concealer kit from BH Cosmetics. It looks like this. And then I normally just take the lightest of the 2 shades kind of for my underbrow, and then a little bit more skin tone for right above my eyebrow. So by using this lighter shade underneath, it's just going to help to highlight my brow bone. So in this instance, what I just did, I over concealed and cut into my eyebrow a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to go back and fix it. So I'm going to take my dip brow in the shade Ebony, and then taking my brush, I'm just going to really lightly dip it in the color. It barely even looks like there's anything on there. And then I'm just going to fix up those couple spots. That just need their definition back. And then I'm going to take a little bit darker of a concealer. And clean it up on the top. And you don't want to use the same shade underneath on top as well, just because then it really looks just not natural at all. I mean, having a really carved out brow in itself might not look super natural, so by having it just be really like illuminated with the lighter color around it just doesn't look quite right. So by putting the darker color on top, it just helps it to blend in with the rest of your makeup. And it is so beautiful outside. I have the fan on, but I think I'm gonna turn it off and open the window because there are birds chirping right outside my window. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm going to recreate a look I did yesterday. I'm going to use the Norvina palette by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. And then first, I'm going to go in with Eccentric. And I just tap that in the product, blow it off. And then going in with a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to start putting this in my crease. And I do want the darkest part of the color to be kind of right where my crease is, so that I can get a little bit more definition, as you can see. And then I just kind of blend it out, kind of fade it out towards my brow. And then, because I like my eye to look a little bit bigger, I just drag this out. And it helps to make my eye look more open. So I'm going to go in with this little angled brush here. This is one of my favorite brushes to use. It's nice and fluffy, but it's got that nice angle to it. And then I'm going to go in with this shade Passion. And this is like a really warm, dark brown. Get a lot of that. Blow it off good. Make sure tap it off if you need to. And I'm just going to kind of pat that in the outer corner and bring it in towards my lower lash line. And then you can just round the outer corner, and that helps to just give a little extra depth, so that when I do put my lashes on, it makes it look more like a cat eye effect. So taking the shade Wild Child, what I'm going to do is take some of my all-nighter setting spray and then just dampen a little brush before I pick up that eyeshadow, and it'll just help it to be more pigmented and bright. You can almost like just create a cut crease by doing this as well. Just know that the eyeshadow will kind of soften up throughout the day. And then I'm going to take my ColourPop lippy pencil. This is just a black lippy pencil, so I use it as an eyeliner. And I'm going to just darken up my inner tear duct area. Let's see. Hold up. Okay, we're good. And that just helps when I put my lashes on to make a more fluid line from my lashes to my inner corner, so it makes it look more dark all along. Does that make sense? So for lashes, I'm just going to use this set of lashes that I have purchased off of Amazon. I will link it down below. I've been using these this whole set for a good couple months now, so it's lasted me a good amount of time. I think it came with 15 eyelashes, but just nice and fluffy, long. I'm gonna use my Duo lash adhesive, and I normally just get like a little ball of this and kind of drag it along the lash line. And I try to make sure that the glue distribution is as even as possible. And then now we just wait until this gets a little tacky. I try to give it at least a minute, but easier said than done sometimes. Sometimes I'm in a rush, so try to give it at least a minute. Okay, I'm getting impatient. So I'm gonna put these on, and I always just grab it by kind of the center portion of the lash. Try to hold it like right in the center. Doesn't really matter, but so I'm gonna hold it like that. Just try to like pop it right in the center of my eyelid. And try to feel it connect on at least one point on my eye. And then here's where I go in with my tweezers and just fine tune it to make sure that it is sitting right up against my lashes and sitting nicely. Okay. So here's our current situation. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Precise ink, and I'm just going to go right over top of my lash line to help hide those little spots where the glue posted. Much better. So I'm going to do the same on this side. I'll be right back. For the face. I heard something else in my nothing. I'm gonna actually try using a little bit of this concealer under my eyes today. Let's see. It's really creamy. That's the one thing, like I was just telling you, I can get kind of oily. So sometimes when it gets a little oily, we'll see how it wears throughout the day. Just trying to mask how red my nose is. Okay. So I'm going to use my Revlon Colorstay. You know. This is my favorite part, just evening out my skin. I use a vitamin C brightening serum. I've been using that for a couple months now, and I have noticed a difference in how even my complexion is and definitely how bright my skin tone seems to be. But yeah, it's just this. I'm just somebody prone to redness. It's all good. Maybe when I'm like rich and older, I'll get a laser treatment on my face to even everything out. So for my concealer, so I'm just going to go in for my normal concealer again. It's Revlon Colorstay. And then just taking the pointy end of my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend that in, cover up those dark circles. So, not loving how that's laying over top of that other concealer. Kind of knew though the possibility. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more concealer. Very bright under eyes, but it's okay. It's okay. So, going back in with Eccentric, I'm gonna just bring that underneath my eye here. And I'm going to take a Dreamer and pop this in my inner corner. And I like to normally just kind of bring it down so it's kind of like right around my tear duct. And that just helps to brighten up the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to spray my face with the All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray. Taking my TruMatch Mineral Powder Foundation. Gentle Mineral Makeup is what it is. This is in Soft Ivory. I like to just tap it out into a bigger kind of tin. And then I'll go in with just like a little kabuki brush. This one is from e.l.f. I've got two from e.l.f. And I just pick that powder up and just press it into my face. I'm gonna go over my eyebrows just a little bit. I'm gonna go in with some blush. This is my Milan Coral Cove blush, but it has shattered in my drawer, so I just go in and literally get it from my drawer. It's very sad. Nice little blush there. And then I'm also going to take my Loreal TruMatch blush, and this is in the shade Precious Peach. And I'm just going to blend that in as well. With the two different shades of blush, it makes it look just more natural. And a little onto my nose. I'm going to go in with my highlight shade that is just a combination of a whole bunch of shades. It's my NYX Underneath It All Pink and Gold highlighter, and then the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit in the shades 143, Daydream, and Glow Getter. I'm just going to get a little bit of this on a slightly angled brush. On my cheeks there. Down my nose. Over my lip. I'm going to bronze up my face a little bit using the Master Bronze kit from Maybelline. I'm gonna make sure to bring this onto my ears as well, because otherwise my ears look really pale in comparison. My neck, into my chest a little bit. For lips, I'm just going to go in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Ocean. And then I'm just going to overline my lips just a little bit with the shade Cove. Okay, I'm gonna go run and do my hair and get dressed really fast. I'll be right back. So hair is done. I'm gonna put on some of my Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced. And I'm going to darken up the outer liner of my lips just a little bit because I like to have a little bit more definition. So this is the shade Ivory. And then another trick, let's see. I'm going to take a little bit of my bronzer on just my big fluffy brush and then show you this trick. I'm just gathering up some of that, turn it off, and then I'm just going to go right underneath my bottom lip. That added just a little bit of a shadow. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Definitely, if you are interested in learning about where I got some of these amazing products, please just send me a message and I'd be happy to give you the deets on how to get your own version of this. This oil is seriously like magic in a bottle. So if you were interested, just send me a message. But I hope you liked this video, and please stay tuned for more videos. Thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I have been updating my life a lot within these past couple of weeks, so follow me on all of my social media so you can stay tracked with all of my progress here. But thank you so much. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Bye.